Good morning, welcome to another vlog. Today is the first day of our TV unit project renovation situation, one can say. So I'm just getting ready. I washed my hair last night, so it's squeaky clean and bouncy. But I'm just quickly getting ready, obviously doing the least amount of anything just because we're going to be in the factory cutting wood and it gets really dusty. So I'm actually, the only thing I'm going to do is put a clip in my hair to keep that out of my face. A little bit of tiny bit of makeup just to look presentable, but nothing special. And then I also am going to take some cleaning supplies, like car cleaning supplies, to the factory with us. So then I can also wash and clean my car there, because there's a lot of space and it's just a little bit easier to do that. So I'm excited because my car is in a desperate need of like a wash. It's not, I like to pride myself that I keep my car relatively clean on the inside. Like I have a little bin, so I don't have any papers lying around. We don't like eat in the car. We'll drink like coffee in the car, but we don't normally, I mean, we've had snacks in the car before, but I don't normally like to eat in the car. And because we are only 2 people, no one sits in the back of my car. So the back seats and stuff is like really good and stuff like that. So it's not that much to clean from that perspective, but it's more like just a good vacuum. And I bought some leather stuff from Woolies actually, and the scent is really good. So I'm hoping that I can just spray that on my seats, and then just a good vacuum, and then obviously the outside needs to be washed. That's actually the big part. That's why I have just like a sweat set on that I don't mind getting like full of dust and stuff like that. I can always wash that. But also, before we head to the factory to start the wood cutting, we are going to a place, it's like in the Tiger Valley area, that I found on the internet that sells pots and vases and stuff like that. I don't know if this is a big place, small place, I don't actually know anything other than that I found it on the internet, and I want to go see if there's anything that I want to get for decorating our new TV unit. So we're going to go there first. They open at 9, so that's why I'm getting ready now, so we can be there at 9 when they open. I think we might be a little bit late, but you get the gist. And then we're going to head to the factory after that. So hopefully we get some stuff. I don't want to drop a lot of money at all actually, so it has to be worth it, and I also don't need every piece that I like. I'm very excited. I hope we are able to cut all the wood, at least just cut them into the pieces from the cutting list, and then we can slowly, in the week after work, or like on the next coming weekends, we can just kind of slowly continue to do some work on it, because it's a big job for sure. So we'll see about that. If we can just get like step 1 done, then I think that's a big win for today. That and getting my car washed. That's like the main things that we have to get done. I did ask Jason now. I was like, I'm in desperate need of more coffee. I had one this morning. He gave me one in bed. And I'm like, okay, now where's my second one? So we were contemplating, are we making coffee at home that we can just take with? And we normally like to do that. Big fans of just making coffee at home and putting it in our travel mugs. But I do want a store-bought coffee this morning. It's going to be a long day. So we are quickly going to stop to get ourselves a coffee. My normal order for coffee these days are just venti cappuccino, almond milk, 1 pump of sugar-free vanilla syrup. It's kind of my go-to order. It's been out for a while. My first coffee of the morning can be sweet, and I don't ever put sugar in my coffee, but when I go to like a cafe or whatever, if they do have sugar-free syrup, then I'll sometimes put like 1 pump in, or just like a splash of it to just change it up a little bit. But normally I don't like sweet coffees with like cream and stuff like that. It just, if I wanted a milkshake, I would have ordered a milkshake, and I don't like milkshake at all. So anyway, luckily it's also not raining today. I thought it was gonna rain, but it's not. So that's also why the car washing thing came up, because I'm not standing in the rain and washing my car, obviously. So everything aligned for me to actually wash my car. I am very interested to see how this installation of this cabinet's gonna go. Everything has to come up with our elevator, and I feel like that's the size of like a tiny shoebox. So we're gonna most probably have to break up some of the pieces and assemble them up here. We can't bring, like, pre-assemble the unit and then bring it up, which is kind of like a mission, but that's gonna be interesting. Our granite has to be cut in half as well, you know, like all that kind of stuff, which it just adds a little bit of like a complicated layer to it. And like when we buy things, plan for things, build things, we have to always keep that in, you know, into consideration. But yeah, so that's going to be an interesting one. But I mean, Jason did the whole kitchen and we were fine, so I think he knows what he's doing. Okay, we are done. Let's hit the road. Ah, nice. That scent puts me into the best of moods every single time. It's literally like happiness in a bottle, for sure. It will brighten anybody's day. Anyway, let's get going. Fingers crossed it's a successful day. Okay, so what I have is this for my seats, silicone spray for the black parts of my car on the outside. It just keeps it good for longer, especially if the car's like standing in the sun. Then I have a whole kit of like cleaning supplies, and then Jason said I should also take this dash situation. As you can see, my car's very dirty, so in desperate need of a wash. I'm just waiting on Jason to come down from upstairs. He was just feeding the bun, and I got a vacuum cleaner also now out of the garage, but I'm missing the pipe, so I need him to come to tell me which pipe actually is the one that fits on that one, because we have 3 vacuum cleaners. So I'm just waiting on him, and then we can go get our coffee. We are running a little bit behind, but we still have the whole day to do this, so even if we're a little bit behind, we have today and we can go tomorrow again. So luckily we don't have to do everything today. by the way, this is the granite that we ended up buying, that I've been talking about. It's called River White something, I don't know, but it looks basically like this. Not something I would have chosen normally, but we bought from the sales section and this was the best one that we could find. I do think this is quite interesting and I think it will still look very nice. Okay, so I'm just busy at the dash cleaning step, but I have vacuumed the inside, wiped it down with that leather stuff from Woolies. So I basically just need to do the outside because I was not keen to do the outside first. So I did the inside first and then I will be washing the outside, as well as the little rubber little mats that I have for the front, because that really helps with keeping dirt off of the rest of these like fluffy carpets that the cars come with. So let's get going with this. My hair looks wild, but the wind came up. It's gone now again, but there was a period where the wind was like hectic and I was busy washing the car, so it was water and wind and everything. But I am in the car now, just taking a breather. They are cutting the wood. I feel pretty useless when they do that because I can't really help, because trust me, I will somehow get my hand into one of those blades, so I'd rather just stay away. But they're busy with that. Car is squeaky clean. I'm just waiting for those little rubber mats to dry and then I'll put them back. Everything is perfect in here and it feels so good to have a clean car again, so I'm super happy about that. I think I might need to wipe the inside of this window, because I know, you always wash the outside, but I think the inside might need a wipe, so I might do that now. And then dependent on when they get done with the cutting, because they have to cut quite a lot, and they might also edge the wood as well today, I don't know. But if they do, I don't know what time we're going to be down here, but we might go and grab some dinner if we finish at a decent time, so we'll see about that, because we are both starving. We've not had any food today, like any food, nothing, and it is on the dot 3 o'clock right now, so we both are very hungry. The coffee this morning is the only thing we've had, so we are starving. But I don't want to put pressure on him to finish quickly, because I don't want him to make mistakes and stuff, so we'll just see when they're done, and then if there's time to go grab some dinner or get takeaways or just eat something that's at home. But it's been a day. It's been a good day, but hang on, I can show you. Let me show you what we got at that little place that we were at this morning. The place I told you about, the vases and the pots and all those kind of things. I'm going to show you because the place is so cute. Oh, it is in bubble wrap now, so I don't really want it to take out. I can show you the lid. Just for you to see the design. So basically, this is the lid of the jar. It's literally beautiful and exactly what I wanted. And then this is the size of the bottom. So it is, I'm so excited. This was $260. There's a smaller version of this that is, I think, $150. And then the other one I got, and there's so much more. Like,
I am for sure going to be back to get some more stuff there. But basically, this is just a giant pot. And as you can see, it has like little flower detail on it. So that was like a massive win. And the lady that owns the store and works there, super friendly. So it was all around. It was so much fun just walking around that store. Because again, there's so many options. You can decorate your whole house, I feel, with stuff from that shop. So I'm so glad I found it and happy to support them and just happy about our purchases. Oh, that one I think was, I don't know how much that was, but I think total was 400 and something rand for both of these. So I find that to be pretty like reasonably priced. So yeah, what did I say I was going to do now? There was something I need to do. Oh, wipe the inside of this window. Yeah, I'll go and I'm going to wipe this now and then I'll go check on them. See if they're fine, but I'm so happy my car is clean. Like, that's like, even if they don't finish the wood today, the car was really, for me, really important that I get it done, because I have postponed washing my car now for a couple of weeks and it was about time. And I like my car squeaky clean all the time, and like I said, I do a pretty good job, but it was just overdue. But I think like one thing that does help me is I have this little bin. I need to throw out the stuff that's in this bin. But just for like papers, like little receipts, slippies, whatever. This is great to keep all papers and nonsense in here and then just chuck this out. So that's always there. And then I have a little holder here for my lip eyes. So it's permanently just scooted in here next to the steering wheel. So that's always there, so then stuff doesn't lie around. I have no things lying around in my car, and I except my Bible, but that's under my seat. And then the windscreen like shade thing, whatever that's called. That's the only stuff I have. I'm very pedantic about taking stuff out of the car when we get home, not leaving anything in my car. Again, except my Bible, and then like my lip eyes is in this little thingy here, and then here at the bottom I just have this little thingy, so it's like a screen cleaner, so I can clean this screen, and then it has a little soft part that you like wipe. I keep this in here as well, just to keep things clean. So that's about it. But let me wipe this inside of this screen. So we ended up getting steers again. We were craving the chips. I'm really after the chips. It looks so good, and I didn't really want to go to a place where you need to sit down because we both full of dust from, well, me cleaning the car and then Jason working with the wood and cutting wood. So I was like, we are gonna just go home and eat some very yummy steers. And I got a sweet treat at Woolies so that I can eat that afterwards, because one must have a sweet treat always after dinner. And just gonna watch on TV, not do that much because it was a long day. I don't know what the time is right now. I think it's around 6, maybe 6:30 at this point, I think. And I mean, we left around 9 this morning, the flat, so I am tired, and again, we haven't had anything to eat today, so we're just gonna go chill. But anyway, thank you for spending the day with us, and thanks for watching the vlog, and I will see you in next week's video.